race all the way up this next peak. And sure enough, of course, you're on it.
Yeah, Americans found their speed on the down.
is Mike Martin. What we saw at the start was USA was a leeward boat and established a run from behind New Zealand before it could do everything it could to keep clear, and it didn't. And there was actually 2 penalties given, one for the initial and then one for not keeping clear halfway across the starting line. So actually 2 penalties were set to New Zealand.
Yeah, 2 penalties, and obviously there was contact between the boats.
Yeah, definitely there was contact between the boats.
Todd, here's the first penalty right now. What Mike is saying is the weather boat or New Zealand did not do enough to try to stay out of the way. They have to, you see him spin the boat here, but maybe not go quite, maybe he can go a little, see he comes back, see the wheel coming back right now. That's always a telltale sign to the umpires that maybe he didn't do everything possible to stay out of the way of the other boat.
Meanwhile, back on course, thanks to Mike Martin, chief umpire here at the Americans Cup. The Americans make their way down very fast down the lane as the wind has been blowing close to 20 knots. This will be a very quick race, and the Americans would love to get this one wrapped up quickly as they make the turn. Number 2 with a sizable lead. Kiwis will not split the course. They will follow the Team USA going close to the shore, but they have done themselves a 29-minute delay behind the Americans. And Ken, I guess one of the questions I would ask without a situation to play that provisional card, contact and damage to the American boat. You think that's something that's looked at?
I don't think so. I think if you just have the carbon fiber skin to that stage, even if there's a puncture, unless there's some sort of lamination or delamination issue right around, let's say, where a shroud is, or where that front beam is, then you have to have something to look at. But typically, a little tap like that isn't going to end your day.
So a delta of 29 seconds, round mark number 2. The Kiwis now heading close to the shore as are the Americans, but checking on the water once again with Gary. Which side of the course is the sweet spot, Joe?
Well, the sweet spot is away from the middle of the course because the current's so strong. Todd, I'm sitting here watching this race, thinking if I'm on board New Zealand, how am I going to catch up here? Well, the first thing is to stay fast, don't give up. Things happen in sailboat races, and when you're way ahead, like Oracle is right now, sometimes you throttle back and get conservative, saying I don't want to break anything, and that's where you have your opportunity. So this race is not over yet, and as you can see, New Zealand on the left is going pretty well.
Ken, that picture says a lot as the Kiwis on the left-hand side not quite foiling upwind, but clear foiling upwind by Oracle Team USA.
Yeah, close. You see the Kiwis coming in and out of the water sometimes. Both boats are really beginning to perfect this foiling upwind, especially when you want to get into it, you want to get a fast mode, let's say across a current line or towards the next puff. They're using loading, fast mode and high mode much more effectively. You can see where Team USA is actually in that cone right now. Now let's go a little higher onto the wind most likely. Just try to stay in that relief behind Alcatraz on all.
You wonder why they're suddenly able to foil upwind more than we've ever seen. And they've been working on their systems to be able to get that foil exactly right in the water, to be able to go lift. And what's impressive about this team is the wind limit is only about 12 knots to get it on the foil. But at 16, they just take off and fly.
So on leg number 3 of 5, it's the Americans out in front by more than 200 meters. Can they maintain? And Ainsley calling out the big left-hander. Americans traveling at 23.7 knots. The Kiwis at 26.5.
They're out of that relief. Remember, this is GPS speed. This is speeds over the ground, which takes into account the current. They will be in the current relief right now, therefore they will be registering probably higher speeds. As I say that, of course, Oracle gets up on their foils and starts screaming across the channel to get to the relief on the other side right now.
San Francisco. This is the 34th America's Cup. Team New Zealand, 8 wins, needing just one more to claim the cup. The Americans have 6, they need 3 more, and right now, it looks like race number 17 going clearly the way of the defenders, Oracle Team USA. Oracle Team USA looking very good. Here come the Kiwis closing the gap. All 300 meters. Aaron Johnson as we spin it forward. If the Americans can hold on to this race and get the win and force a racing team, what is the weather out like later this afternoon?
I think the weather looks pretty good for a race this afternoon. The fact that it's started getting here in the last half hour or so says that the race should be good for another race. For New Zealand, they got to think about what they made and what their mistake was. Overnight, aggressive, didn't cut it. They want to be a little better on the next start. They want to win it.
Race today will be 24.1 knots.
These guys are going 30 knots upwind against the current. Again, it just seems to be going faster every day.
Well, I like this move by Oracle to go in and push really hard. Even though they're ahead, they're going to be very aggressive and keep going to push the zero back. Nice move.
Notice since American team has made the change in tactics from John Steady to the Baileys, there's a lot more communication between the two teams, Slingsby and of course Jimmy Smith.
Or chatter, or the 3-person team back there. There's no doubt about it that everybody has their own way of doing things. Really, John Kostecki, I think, was more of a 2-person afterguard with me and Jimmy Spindle, and Slingsby was there to kind of help assist where needed. But now, for sure, Ben Aisley has brought in Tommy to be a major part of this afterguard, and it's clear in the communication that you can see that every single race.
And talking about the afterguard, the 3 in the back, the driver of the boat, James Spindle. Tom Slingsby is now a strategist, an Olympic gold medal champion himself, and Ben Aisley, Servant Aisley, a 4-time Olympic gold medalist. As we listen in with Emirates Team New Zealand.
It's going to be a bit of a drag race across here now. Both likely to stay on 410. Getting closer. I mean, New Zealand is plenty fast. Every team's talking about New Zealand being slow. They're not slow. You just got to get on
Once again, the Americans throw an attack just before game number 3. Like the past 5 days, it is Oracle Team USA that has the lead. The Kiwis coming into the circle and force them to climb and trail by 26 seconds after ball number 2. And here they are in game 3.
You're going to likely see Oracle roll into a fairly quick jive here and get themselves offshore where it's been favored for the last 3 days.
So the lead is down to 19 seconds. The Kiwis have chopped off quite a bit from mark number 2, and the Americans are off and running. So the all-important leg number 4. It is a flood tide. And the wind is blowing right now at about 18 knots.
Great. I'm going to go on out. So, Mike, I'm going to be out there.
The one thing we know for certain is the Americans cannot clinch the America's Cup today. They need another day. The Kiwis, they've got 3 opportunities to get it done. No, D. Parker does not want to push this thing into another day. He wants to end this thing today.
I can imagine if the pressure gets greater by the minute.
Back on the bay in San Francisco, Oracle Team USA has the lead. The Kiwis coming awfully fast and have a nice line here. They trail about 280 meters. They're coming in very quickly, traveling at 41 knots.
As usual, they don't go away. When you give the other guy a jump, I mean, just bad things happen right out of the blocks. These guys aren't going away. They are not slow by any means, the Kiwis.
I kind of admire the New Zealanders' position at this point. They're just too close to the line.
Both boats traveling at nearly 40 knots. That's 46 miles an hour. Heading downwind on leg 4. It'll be a big right-hander and to the finish line.
You heard Rick Davey say, chance of that dummy move. That means they might try a fake jive here, try to shake these guys, just get them going in the other direction. They need anything. They need any sort of split right now. They're not going to pass them just by following.
They see big jumps.
We see fake jives and, catamaran going 38 knots per hour. They stay outside of that current line. I'm sure they're not really worried about the current line going downwind. But for sure, they do exactly the right move here. They just stay right in sequence. Why take a chance at this stage?
Right up in the book. Stay true to competition next one. Next one.
And Falcone there on the right of the stage. early game beat by Emmett's Jimmy just said they've got the lead on this. We got to do something and went back regroup and then come back again.
Comeback again. They actually lost the next two races, but for sure they spent the boat up that one day, and then the rest is history.
Mark number 4 is Oracle Team USA with just 12 lanes to go, and they will pick up this second point, bringing it to within 1 of Emmett's Team Z.
It's a matter of these boats are so even. Whenever you get even boats like this, the start takes on that much more significance.
USA won.
Unreal.
Unreal.
87.
That means we're not going to do anything till tomorrow.
Another victory. Day 15, race 17 will go the way of the Team USA.
Oracle's coming. Oracle's coming. That's incredible.
It's never seen a dramatic comeback like this ever.
You know, if we do have another race and Oracle wins it, the score will be tied 8-8. The conditions here tomorrow are forecast to have 35 knots. We could wait another day. That'll just all sink in and build the pressure on both teams.
So both boats make their way back up to the top of the course. We are scheduled for our second race start, which will be race number 18 at 2:15 local time here in San
Oh my God, oh my God.
What did you see and what were you trying to accomplish?
We just saw an opportunity there, and Philippe and I and the boys were doing a lot of work at night
just really thinking about these starts, and yeah, it was great to be able to put it together. I made a very physical race today, and the boys are really happy.
Jimmy, is there any damage to the boat? There's a little contact there in that pre-start?
Roderick's racing, so no, she's all good.
You know, we're watching your foil there upwind, Jimmy. You seem to get faster every day. How are you able to do this? How are you able to make this change where you had trouble foiling upwind a week ago, and now you're able to make it happen easily?
I've just been doing a lot of work at night. The design engineering team's just been working really hard. Obviously our short team is getting absolutely flying every single night making these changes, but man, they're rewarded. I mean, the boat is just getting faster and faster, and really starting to believe now, and there's a lot of good energy on board. We're going to try and use that for the next race.
Jimmy, your message to those folks who, when it was New Zealand 8 and USA 1, and you were selling them, we're going to get the comeback in. What will be your message now that it's 8-7?
We're not going to stop. We're going to keep going the whole way to the end. We really want this. You can just sense it on board, the team around us, and we're going to fight the whole way to the end.
Jimmy, thanks for your time. Best of luck in race number 2. Oracle Team USA, the defenders of America's Cup right now, and they've got one more race on board today. They go over to Emirates to New Zealand.
And Frankenberry.
Thanks for your time. I know you're busy. It looked like that race was all decided at the start, because after that, you guys were changed.
Congratulations. Now,
We trying to make a bit of a play, just try and mix it up a bit, but just put ourselves in a really bad spot, and just
18 went, so going back to that start again, I don't mean to keep pounding on this, but when do you know, like at what point during that start did you think, uh-oh, this is not going to turn out well?
Well, we had to try and drag it off the lay line, and we just tried to sort of squash them down below it. Not for us, so we were just way too early, just killing too much time. So, 40 seconds before the start, we knew we had a bit on.
You know, Dean, we're watching the boats very carefully, and it looks to me like you're going pretty darn fast, and at least Aziza and the other boats, so that must give you some encouragement.
Well, I think considering the amount we gave up at the start to be as close as we were at the finish, I think that gives us a lot of confidence. So, the boat's going well, just need to get off the start line.
Dean, the message to the crew, and would there be a scenario in which you would play your provisional card and wave off the second race day and regroup?
Oh, no, look, we're out in the race, and if the conditions are suitable, then we're into it.
All right, Dean, we appreciate your time as always. Best of luck to you and the crew in the second race. So we heard from him, they will not wave off. Collision here in the start, about 25 of the start ball.
T-shirt.
All right.
Come.
on other very similar days to this, then it's a drag race. 40 knots downwind. That gate, if you have any sort of lead, you really need to do to try to pass it. If you're using this solution.
I'll see you. I'll be down.
Kids need to win out the Kiwis one more, and the cup is theirs.
Okay. And so,
This is aren't you in position on the, I got, and you're on the left.
what boats they want to race? Where they're going to have the America's Cup celebration? So it could be back here.
Time to stay,
I think we're going to try to do Friday.
We're 16 here in San Francisco.
A lot of talent, from this new generation of sailing. I think with that show together perfectly as a team, much fun. And the fact that it's closed, that it's competitive, that there's
That's nice. Je suis French American TV.
The America's Cup as we check it on the water with 3:40 to go in 30 shots.
Not putting myself aboard the boat that was Team New Zealand, having lost 6 starts in a row.